Can I make 12 custom Grinch Akedo Warriors in 24 hours? That's 12 custom fist modifications, 12 Santa hats, 12 Christmas sacks, 12 custom paint jobs, and 12 custom controllers in 24 hours. If you're new to the channel, you might be asking, why is this guy making 12 of the same warrior? It's because this is the start of our mega Christmas giveaway, and we'll be giving each and every one of these Grinch warriors away to 12 lucky fans. So make sure you watch to the end of the video to find out how to win your very own custom Grinch Akedo Warrior. The first step is to make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on. So go do that right now. Wait, what was that? You're already subscribed? Well, in that case, let the challenge begin. Are you guys ready to start the mega Christmas giveaway? Okay, let's rip these collector packs open. This is a really good pack to get because it comes with ultra rare fly swat, classic Thunderwind, legendary Badfoot, and the mystery figure is another legendary Mr. Splits. I believe you also have a 1 in a million chance of possibly getting the limited edition mythical Stormstrike. So let's open them up and see if we can get lightning to strike twice. Here's our 12 Badfoots, and here are all of our doubles that we'll throw into our doubles drawer for a future customization. Okay guys, the sun is moving pretty fast, so we better get to work. Let's start by taking off Mr. Split's punching arm. Don't try to cut this arm off because there's a metal rod in there that will mess up your cutting blade. Instead, just twist it around a couple of times and it'll eventually pop off. We also need to take off Badfoot's right arm using the same method. Mr. Split's arm is covered in lumps and bumps, so we need to grind it down as smooth as possible. But even after all that grinding, there's still a bunch of little holes that need to be filled with some patch. These Lego sacks have huge holes in the bottom of them, so we'll just use our 3D pen to fill it up. And we'll patch them up to get them nice and smooth. Then we'll throw them into the sun to dry alongside our arms. We're doing good so far, but when the sun comes up tomorrow morning, we have to be finished. Let's start cutting these heads off, and we need to be really careful because one mistake will ruin everything. After cutting the top off with our trim shears, We'll use the cordless Dremel to round down the sides of Badfoot's head to match the contour of the hat. Once a tight fit is achieved, we can glue it on. The hat is on and the arm and sack are ready to be sanded and installed. So let's get to it because painting these guys is gonna take a lot of time. And I'm gonna be using an untested product on their base and controller, so there's a bit of uncertainty there. But I have a vision of what I want and I think you guys are really going to like it. The easiest way to attach the sack is to grind out a channel in the front of the left fist, glue it in, and repeat. Repeat it 11 more times. When I made our first punch kicker Grinch almost a year ago, I wanted to give him a 1-2 combination that would make him unstoppable. In order to achieve this, I angled his punching arm to create distance between itself and his foot. Now, we just need to replicate that. We originally used the 3D pen to create the wedge, and that's exactly what we'll be using today. Just apply a small blob and push the arm on at the desired angle, which is about 90 degrees to the body. After creating the wedge with the 3D pen, the arm and body may appear to be stuck together, but you need to take everything apart and use super glue to bond all the pieces permanently. Make sure to have a battle giant handy during this process so you can align the fist with the button of the battle giant. The sun is setting and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't feeling the pressure. The joint between the arm and body needs to be patched. And while I'm waiting for it to dry, I'll eat dinner real quick in preparation of the long night ahead. It's officially nighttime and I need to sand these guys so I can get them painted. After this, I'll be moving the operation into the workshop where we'll have better lighting, a warmer atmosphere, and we'll also be protected from the mosquitoes. I cleaned my airbrush and made sure it was working perfectly for this challenge. But for some reason, I don't feel like the paint is coming out like it used to, and I'm really struggling to get an even coat on. But hand painting all these figures is just not an option. I finally primed all 12 figures, and I just need my airbrush to get me through this neon green. This particular green is a really nice color and it looks great. With Christmas coming up, maybe I should ask Santa for a new airbrush. What's on your guys' Christmas list this year? I know Eddie wants a streaming setup so he can make content for our gaming channel. And Clarky doesn't ask for much. He just wants a Pokemon card or two. Unfortunately, my airbrush is barely spraying at all and I'm really starting to panic. Is this the end of the challenge? Do we fail for the first time ever? Not on my watch. Here's all 12 figures with 2 coats of neon green. And on top of that, they're completely dry and ready for the next step. Through the magic of editing, it may look easy, but trust me, it took a lot of time to get to this point. I just need to paint the hat and sack, after that, I use the fine tip Sharpie to draw the face on. I'm painting the eyes on using enamel paint just because the paint is thicker and can be applied with a toothpick. And here is the moment I've been waiting for. It's time to put the finishing touch on. I'm gonna apply this snow texture to the base of the Grinch to give it that winter touch. We live on Oahu, so we don't get snow too often. In fact, never. One year, Eddie and Clark thought it was snowing during Christmas, but it turned out to be artificial snow I bought on Amazon. The boys did get to see snow for their first time when we went to Seattle last year. That was amazing. Seeing this snow text reminds me of how much fun we had on that trip. It also kind of looks like cottage cheese. And it smells like cottage cheese. What do you guys think of it so far? I think it looks great. And we're not done yet. Each Grinch Warrior comes with his own gold controller, and I'm gonna make it look like the snow is falling off the front of it. Applying the snow text to such small areas like this took way longer than the base. But just look at it. Everything about it says Christmas. And besides, I only had to do it 12 times. Check it out, guys. I'm all finished. And I did it with hours to spare. So that means I get to sleep. If you guys want to be entered into the giveaway, then hit that like and subscribe button, turn on notifications, and most importantly, leave a comment below. And on December 25th, on Christmas Day, we'll use a random comment picker to select 12 lucky winners. Thank you to our channel members, Deb Fenoran, Link Gaming, Christy Esposito, and Herbalife 350. And thank you everyone so much for watching. Good night.